Hello, part 2 of my speech. Um, of my speech. Um, um, of my speech for drug finding dogs, truffle pigs, and other human beings who know by instinct what is healthy and what is not healthy by Benimusik. Part 2. So. So. Part 2. For drug-finding dogs, truffle pigs, and other human beings who know by instinct what is healthy and what is not healthy by Benimusik. Savoy Truffle, The Beatles. The Sperm White Album, haha. Eggshell White is the new prototype for the youth. The American Psycho, Hollywood film. And Oasis Culture by Benimusik, Instagram. Benimusik has a light blue girl's heart. Eggshell White is a new prototype. Do you know this Hollywood film American Psycho? Then you know what I mean. Savoy Truffle, The Beatles. In earlier days, everything was better. The youth of today, Eggshell White is a new prototype. Have you seen the youth of today? Have you seen the film American Psycho? The youth of today, they listen to the Beatles or something like that. So, let's go on. For me, it's important. I mentioned it in part 1 of this speech for drug finding dogs, truffle pigs, and other human beings who know by instinct what is healthy and what is not healthy by Benimusik. You get this gag, yeah? Animals know it automatically. Say, and this is the gag in this: an animal, yeah, is not reading a chemistry book or a book about how to what to eat or how to nutrition yourself. Animals are used for finding out from universities for finding out what is healthy. The universities then simply write it down and get a prize for this and something like that. But the animals find it out for them. Officially, they're used for this, drug finding dogs and so on. But an animal in somewhere in a desert or something like that, an animal knows automatically what an animal can eat without dying or what is healthy. And this is a gag in it. An animal knows automatically what it can eat. An animal needs it not to read a chemical book where it's written down, yeah, you can eat, for example, you can eat blueberries, strawberries, but you shouldn't eat this leaf or something like that. An animal is not reading a chemistry book, what is healthy to eat and what not. An animal knows it, and animals are officially used for finding it out for the universities. So I make this gag not directly connected with an Otto Walkes, really a genius from Germany, Otto Walkes film from the 1980s years, I think Otto 1, something like that, OTTO, for describing you the gag in it, yeah? Because an animal knows automatically what is healthy, yeah? And an animal is not reading a chemistry book and okay, yeah, I know, okay, you can eat, yeah, I got it, but don't eat meat because meat from a dead body is always poisoned as soon as it's dead, yeah? So, okay, this is not possible. So do you get this gag in a way, yeah? Good. Because it's really weird, because animals know automatically what to eat and human beings shall look it up all the time. And human beings, to quote Carlson from The Roof, from Astrid Lindgren, in a way, they know it automatically, yeah? Animals and people with a good instinct also, I think. Yeah, and to quote Carlson from The Roof, from Astrid Lindgren, indirectly, oh oh no, the Titanic turned around. The Titanic, I read it in the newspaper. The Titanic, the ship, it's turned around, man. The ship Titanic, it's really turned around, you know. And this is the gag in it here, because animals know automatically what professors simply write down in the dissertation about chemistry. And they're officially used for this, these animals. Yeah, good. So let's go on here. Let's look at the time. So then let's go on further. Science. Pädagogische Modul, University of Nuremberg in Bavaria, Germany, on planet Earth. One for the students who are only since one semester at the University of Nuremberg and studying Pädagogische. So I don't have a valid academic degree, but I would say, yeah, dear students who study pedagogic. For example, if you have first graders, really young kids, when you get a teacher then later on, then you can, for example, you can use naughty and romantic love songs, also as science, hip-hop songs, yeah, for first graders, out of a pedagogic thinking, and they, okay, I take the song Savoy Truffle, written from George Harrison, music and lyrics from George Harrison, from the Beatles. It's on the White Album from the Beatles. And you can take the song Savoy Truffle from the Beatles, from George Harrison, in your when you later on, dear pedagogic students, when you're a teacher, for example, use this song, and you can use it as science song, you know, where it's, if you look closer, it's about molecules and all this, yeah? It's not a naughty romantic love song, it has really an interesting meaning too. Molecules and all this, yeah? And you can use this even for first graders. The adults can listen to the naughty and romantic thing, and the first graders, yeah, it's also about interesting science and all this, yeah? So, you don't have to say, yeah, that's a young girl who is a teacher, beginning to be a teacher in a school after finishing their pedagogic studies, that of course afterwards on the same day in the same lessons she should get naked for the pupils because she looks so sexy. But you don't have to mention it. I think a sexy teacher and girl should get naked in a lesson where she does this, but it's only my opinion. I'm not a teacher, I haven't studied pedagogy. But yeah, Savoy Truffle by George Harrison, it's also about science, you know, if you look closer, the deeper meaning. And to use it also for first graders, you know, good. Also, it's simply a naughty and romantic love song, but it also has a deeper meaning. So, then Cats Can See in the Dark, Ratio Sex Heart by Benimusik. Benimusik has a light blue girl's heart. Let's go on. And so to make a science thing out of romantic and naughty and romantic stuff to get in really in deeper meaning, you know. Let's look at the time. For first graders, yeah, if you're a teacher after having studied pedagogy. How makes a cow? The cow makes moo. But you can also make. But you have to have them all pull out after your Savoy Truffle. But you have to have them all pull out after your Savoy Truffle. But you have to have them all pull out after your Savoy Truffle. But you have to have them all pulled out after your Savoy Truffle. So that even first graders who can't go in contact with naughty and sexy romantic song, they shall go into deeper interesting things like science, yeah? And so let's look at the time. So I think I have forgotten something. Egal. Not mattering.